And with Brent futures nearing $60 a barrel, boosted by supply cuts among key producers and hopes for further US economic stimulus, the measures to boost demand are also backing them, and oil prices have gone up today morning once again. Brent crude for April, it touched a high of $59.95 a barrel. It was up 51 cents or 0.9%. Front month prices last hit $60 on February of 2020. Meanwhile, US WTI intermediate crude futures, they advanced 54 cents or 1% to $57.39 a barrel, higher since January last year. A weaker dollar against most currencies has also supported commodities, with dollar-denominated commodities becoming more affordable to holders of other currencies. Meanwhile, Saudi Arabia's pledge of extra supply cuts this month and next month on the back of reductions by other members of OPEC, well, it has overall led to overall price hikes. Russia is also helping to balance global markets. Stronger crude prices are encouraging US producers to increase output, while anti-coronavirus lockdowns across parts of Europe and Asia are keeping a lid on fuel demand. The US oil rig count, an early indicator of future output, it was at its highest since May last week. And in signs that companies and households were continuing to hoard cash to guard against the prolonged damage from COVID-19 pandemic, Japanese bank deposits have surged at a record annual pace last month. Total deposits at commercial banks were up around 10% last month from last year. It hit 806 trillion yen or $7.6 trillion. It accelerated from a 9.3% gain in December. Companies were piling up money from subsidies and loans they took up as a precaution against the health crisis, while households were holding back on spending due to the third wave of infections. The pace of growth in bank lending slowed, however, as big borrowers have already amassed precautionary loans to weather the hit from pandemic. Outstanding loans held by Japan's four main categories of banks, including Shinkin or credit unions, were up 6.1% in January from last year to hit a record 578 trillion yen. Bank of Japan has eased monetary policy twice last year to cushion the economic blow from COVID-19, including by creating a new lending facility aimed at channeling funds to cash-strapped firms via financial institutions. While lending by cash-strapped firms has peaked, the government decision to impose new state of emergency in Japan and curbs from January to prevent spread of virus has clouded outlook for world's third largest economy. WION now available in your country. Download the app and get all the news on the move.